Hello, everyone. This is Christopher Drummond, and welcome to my page, The Pain We Live With. I wanted to share a blog post with you all that is called Finding Light in the Heavy, Understanding the Pain We Live With. There is a quiet, unspoken truth that binds us all together as human beings. We carry pain. It isn't always visible. It doesn't always announce itself with tears or physical scars. Sometimes the heaviest pain is the kind we pack neatly away before walking out the front door every morning. The silent weight of loss, heartbreak, anxiety, regret, or physical exhaustion. We live in a world that moves fast and often expects us to keep up without skipping a beat. But real life doesn't work like that. Healing isn't linear, and pain doesn't adhere to a schedule. So how do we navigate a life where pain is the undeniable part of the journey? To acknowledge the weight. The first steps towards carrying a heavy load is admitting that it isn't heavy. Too often we try to perform strength by pretending that we are unaffected. We mask our struggles and push through the exhaustion and tell ourselves it could be worse. While perspective is valuable, invalidating your own struggle doesn't make it disappear. It just makes it harder to hold. It is okay to sit down for a moment. It is okay to say, "This hurts and I am tired." Giving yourself permission to feel what you're feeling isn't a sign of weakness, it's the beginning of honesty. Pain as a catalyst, not a final destination. Pain has a way of convincing us that the current room we're in is the whole house. When we are deep in difficult season, it feels eternal. But if you look back at your history, every storm that you have survived was once a storm you thought you could endure. Pain breaks things down, but in that breaking, it leaves space for building something new. It reveals our resilience, sharpens our empathy for others, and reminds us of what truly matters. The pain you live with today is a chapter in your story, but it is not the author of your entire life. Finding small windows of grace. When long-term pain or hardship becomes a companion, waiting for a grand, dramatic fix can leave you feeling hopeless. Instead, look for the small windows of light. Gratitude in the micro moments. A warm cup of coffee in the morning, a quiet sunrise, or a kind word from a friend. Surrendering what you can't control. Releasing the need to fix everything today and focusing on taking the right next step. Connecting with the community. Realizing that when you share your story, you give someone else permission to breathe a sigh of relief and say, "Me too." The sunrise always follows. Living with pain doesn't mean life has lost its beauty. It means that the beauty, when found, shines that much brighter. If you are carrying a quiet storm inside of you today, give yourself some grace. Be patient with your process. Reach out to those who ground you. And remember that holding on to hope, even a tiny thread of it, is one of the bravest things that you can do. Thank you all, and God bless.